you doing, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I discovered two new products that involves your Tesla Model 3's HVAC system and the air you breathe while driving. So first we have this little inlet filter that's very easy to install that goes right in the little frunk area. This is by XTechnor, found on Amazon. Very cheap to buy and easy to install, like I said. Also, we had this little inlet cover by BougeRV, if I'm saying that right. This is also on Amazon. It has this little adhesive layer that you can peel back and stick onto your Model 3's inlet cover as well. So we have this filter that will go right behind this, and then this will attach to your little frunk area. So my concern is how much air is going to be restricted when we add these two products to our inlet intake system here. So now we're going to run a little test here, and we're going to see with my Christmas paper, when I put it over the vents, how much airflow is actually going into our Model 3 here. But first, let's install this and see how it works. So I had some leftover Christmas wrapping, and I figured this would be a good test to see how well the airflow is going through my Model 3. I have my normal cabin filters located in the center console, and in the front here I have it completely open as if you bought the car brand new and there's no third-party filtration systems in there at all. So I'm going to set this to just manual, and I'm going to set up to speed 10, the fastest we have. It's on 10. And you can see it's coming through there quite well. And this is with the normal filters inside. Now to access the front area, just want to pull up on this piece right here. It should pop right out. And just set this to the side. As you can see, you have this gigantic exposed area where all the airflow enters your Model 3. So this is standard on every Model 3. It's completely open like this. You just have that little cover piece where debris could potentially slip down into where the fan intake is. So let's first start off with my air inlet filter. As you can see, there's these two grooves on either end. You just want to line it up here. So that's it. It's just installed like that. And let's do a quick test to see how much air is being restricted after we install this filter. So again, we have just this filter now and the regular Tesla cabin filters inside my car right now. Let's fire it up to 10 here. So remember, this thing was flying sky high. I mean, this side is not really blowing anymore, but this is speed 10. I mean, it's still coming out there pretty well, but not like it was before. So it clearly restricts the airflow, but still, it's enough in my opinion to still cool or heat your Model 3 off. All right, so we have this filter installed, and now let's put on our exterior cover as well, which will probably further restrict the airflow. It might, because it's now just going through these little tiny holes. This would surely protect any debris from falling through your Model 3's air intake. And again, you would just peel back this red sticker here and it would stick inside, but in my opinion, if you just kind of plop it in there, it should stay just fine. Let's fire it up again with speed 10. All right, speed 10. It looks pretty much the same. I can't really tell a difference with that cover over the top. Just kind of feeling it here. Again, this was flying before this end, and it's not quite so much anymore. So this is with my normal cabin filters located in the center console, and now we have the two third-party filters in the front. So I'm gonna leave my regular filter in there and my coverlet as well, just because I didn't see much of a restriction in airflow. And I'm gonna put this cover back in place, so this will just snap back on. One thing I want to point out, before I even filmed this video here, I actually installed these in my Model 3 to see how well they worked as far as air quality goes. So to give you a little idea here, I was behind some large diesel trucks, and typically I would smell some gas fumes coming into the cabin. After I installed the filter here and my inlet cover, not that the inlet cover is going to do much, but this filter here actually prevented any type of gas fumes spewing in through your vents into your cabin and further going into your lungs. So I noticed while being at a stoplight, that's when you're most likely to smell the gas fumes from other vehicles coming into your car. But now that we installed this filter, I noticed quite the change as far as the air quality goes inside the cabin. I smell just a very little hint now from these school buses and diesel trucks, if any, now with other vehicles surrounded by me. So if you want to breathe a little bit better air, I highly recommend getting this filter here. It's $20 on Amazon. Again, this is by XTechnor, so you can go with either just this installed or just this, but I highly recommend the filter. If you also want the inlet cover that prevents debris from falling down in, I didn't notice that much of a change in the airspeed or airflow going through the vents with this installed and this right behind it. But your choice, you can do both or just do one like this or just do this to prevent debris from falling on through. So yeah, the airflow is a little bit lower, but if you want to breathe better quality air, just get this little guy. I highly recommend it. I'm super stoked. I got this in the mail from XTechnor. Very excited to see what their HEPA filters bring in my future video here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this little filter and also the inlet cover as well. Have you noticed a change in the air quality in your car? Let me know down in the comments below. If you found this video informative, go ahead and smash that like button. It greatly helps out my channel, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Until the next video, guys, have a great one. Take care.